King Charles III, has he really swung the axe around the royal palaces? As ever, let me tell you the truth behind the headlines. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company. And as ever, welcome one and all, welcome brand new subscribers. Also, can I thank you for your kind comments about Hogan's Heroes? Didn't realise it was so popular. I loved it. I often watch an episode still on YouTube. You can find them, you know. That's what I love about YouTube, don't you? Like me, it's free, yes. You know, I don't know why people get streaming things. It must be me. You know, there's so much to watch: old films, documentaries, you know, audio books, radio plays. I found a great one, by the way, I wanted to share with you. Lux Radio Theatre. Wow, what a revelation that is. I love radio theatre because you can do other things, can't you, when you're listening? But it is wonderful. They were all filmed in Hollywood or New York. Many people, of course, in America will know this. All sponsored by a soap detergent. And just, they got many of the real stars to reenact their big films of the era. Incredible when you think of the names that they got. Rosalind Russell, you know, Gloria Swanson. Just wonderful. Check it out. If you're looking for some fun for free, Lux Radio Theatre. Just type that in. Don't leave me though, will you? Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. This really all centers upon a headline that we've seen, and as ever, you know, I like to bring you the background to this because, as we know, following the sad demise of our wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, there's always restructuring. You know, that's the name of the game. Things change, people move on, and of course, there's simply just other things that you have to now do. When you are Prince Charles, of course, more than ever in this cost of living crisis, people are looking towards a monarchy to see exactly how much does it cost. Is it value for money? That sort of thing. And, you know, that's the bigger picture. You know, when you consider it, you know, people do look and think, well, what are we getting for this? As we've seen already, His Majesty the King has already decided to, shall we say, cut a lot of corners, slim things down. Moving forward, there are bigger plans. Now, there was a headline in the newspaper basically claiming that many staff from Windsor, Clarence House and Buckingham Palace are all going to be given the axe, as they nicely put it, you know. Let me explain the background to this. Yes, there are many people that are up for retirement age, and sadly, of course, many of those are the late monarch staff. But then when you consider their age, one has to look at the fact that really, you know, if he kept all of the staff on, people would be having a go at him for allegedly wasting money. Some of these people, they alleged, but this is not confirmed, that they could be former ladies-in-waiting to the monarch. Now, when you look in the ladies-in-waiting sort of background, many of them do not get paid. It's an honour to become a lady-in-waiting, you know. So again, that fact is wrong. The bigger picture is this. Yes, His Majesty the King is restructuring exactly how he wants to, you know, organise and finance the staff, the palaces. And this is from everywhere, from, you know, the shops that sell all the merchandise, you know, the open tours, that sort of stuff. So while many people will be, shall we say, let go on a kind of phrase, this will be all about partly restructuring, and many could reapply for their jobs in different titles. They have to be more multifunctional in this 21st century world. But as ever, you know, the media do try and paint it all in a negative light. They forget, of course, themselves that they're struggling in this digital world, and they've axed many people in their newsrooms, but of course don't want to tell you that, do they? It's always negative about someone else. And I'm not simply just defending His Majesty. What I'm saying is this is a business, you know, the monarchy is a business, and it's funded in part by the British public. And as ever, the British public would not wish their money to be, shall we say, wasted and ill-advisedly used. So while you read those headlines and it looks like, you know, the king is being rather ruthless, sat on a throne saying, you're fired, a bit like The Apprentice, as ever, the truth behind the story is it's a simple restructuring, with many people wishing to take retirement. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.